Alright guys, when I first got this cube, I thought it was perfect. Like literally, I thought it was just great. Except I wanted to lube the springs because try to get rid of spring noise. But then lube ended up getting all over like my hands and all over the pieces, and I decided, you know what, I may as well lube the whole thing. But I felt like when I lubed it, it made it way too gummy, way too sticky. Like I would try to move one, and then two would go with it, and I was like, God dang, you know. I was thinking, dang, it feels way too stuck together now. So I was like, I'll just loosen it. So when I tried to loosen it, it did actually get rid of that feeling, but the pieces obviously were way too loose. I was getting corner twists. When it was loose, this corner actually came apart twice. Lockups, and I'm just like, man. So I was like, let me tighten it again. But when I tighten it again, I just have that gummy, sticky feeling, and I was just like, and I used D&M 37, by the way, and so I was just like, you know what? Let me just try to scratch. Let me just try to go all the way back from the beginning, and that's actually what my last post was about. I wiped out. I took it apart completely. I wiped out every piece, and I tried to just restart it back from the beginning. I tried to clean out as much lube as possible. And so I think I did that like enough, right? But now the problem I'm having now is trying to get it back to the tensions that they were at when I first got this puzzle. And I'm just kind of at a loss because I definitely did lose the feeling that it first had that I liked, and it's kind of too bad. I think I can get used to it the way it is now, but I just haven't yet. And I think if you guys buy this cube, definitely just leave it alone, because not like you guys are going to be using it every day anyways. And so for that reason, just mind how it is, and then and I think you'll just get used to it just like that. I don't know if it's just the way this plastic is, but just mixed with that lube, loosening it. I think this cube can definitely just get out of hand way too easy, and so I definitely should have just left it alone. But like, it's still fine now, but it just doesn't feel as good as it did, and it doesn't even have any lube in it right now. So it's like I basically just messed it up a little bit for nothing. And I think since it definitely doesn't have the feel that I like, I may as well add more lube in it, and I think I should just try it all over again. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that. And anyways, other than that, I mean, it's still cool and all, but it's just not exactly how I would have wanted it. Other than that, you know, still a cool cube. Just if you get it, definitely try to leave it alone, because it doesn't seem like the cube that you want to try to mess with a lot, just because, you know, you're not going to be using it a lot anyways. So just if you buy it, leave it alone, use it out of the box a couple times, and it should be good.